Good evening to Madam Angie. My name is NORDIYANA binti KAMARUL, and we would like to present a video critique about Who's the Boss. Who's the Boss is the story of a young, overworked advertisement executive by an ambitious employee who tries to work her way to the top but keep being devalued by her boss. She decided to take a bold step which put her in a position she deserves to be by starting her own side of hustle in her business, which begins to flourish. Things start to go from bad to worse case scenario as she gets increasingly more successful and she has to keep her own boss away from finding out. Who's the Boss focuses on three main characters, which are Leah, Hoa, and Niken, who is played by Funke Akindele, Sharon Oweja, and also Balsam Chukwu. Who's the Boss is a Nigerian film. The genre is a romantic comedy type which was produced on 28 February 2020 and produced by Chinaza Onuzo.
Is it about the senior creative executive role? You were a couple 2 years ago, and you're technically still an assistant. Listen, that role is 4 places above your current grade.
So you don't think I'm ready?
Senior creatives run their own briefs, their own clients, effectively independent. The question is, are you ready?
The first critical incident is unsupportiveness. In the car, Leah talks to Hawa about the position of senior creative executive that she had set an eye for her promotion, but Hawa does not agree with it. Hawa said that Leah is not ready and suitable for the role. Hawa had shown an unsupportive behavior towards Leah, her employee, when they talked about the position of senior creative executive when the position was already suitable for Leah. But Hawa did not want to give her full support to Leah as she was downgrading Leah's effort. As we all know, supportive boss will make their employees happy and enjoy when they are working together. The more supportive a boss is, the more the employees are going to enjoy their job. The more they enjoy their job, the better their performance, and it will benefit the company in the end. The effect of Hoa actions made Leah very sad and depressed as her boss keeps telling her that she does not suit that position. Other than that, an unsupportive boss also can make the employee feel demotivated when they come to work as their boss does not appreciate their hard work. I believe employers have to make sure to give their full support toward their employees and give them rewards like promotions or bonuses as appreciation and to boost their morale to work harder in the future.
Sunda's PA is going for maternity.
That's great. Congratulations to her.
Yes, indeed. Sunday needed an EA for 3 months, so I offered you.
But I'm a creative executive.
Acting creative executive.
For over 2 years.
And before then, you were my executive assistant. It's just for 3 months. Besides, we all have to make sacrifices for the good of the company. I'm doing that by letting go of a skilled hand for 3 months.
Yeah, whatever.
And the senior creative executive role you want will likely be filled. Not to worry. Other opportunities will rise in the future.
Next is inappropriate behavior. In the video, Hoa has demonstrated her unprofessionalism in this scene by showing inappropriate behavior while Leah is talking with her in her room. Hoa talked to Leah to take the assistant position to cover the existing employee that was absent due to maternity leave. She asked Leah to cover the position for 3 months, but Leah rejected it because it was not in her job scope. In that scene, unfortunately, Hawa showed a very inappropriate behavior towards Leah, with her not sitting properly and playing with her phone when talking about the replacement position. Appropriate behavior is a must when we are talking with someone to show our professionalism. The effect of Hawa's actions made Leah feel discomfort when they are having the formal conversation. Even so, such behavior will give an impact like stress to the employee. Moreover, if the employer displays such behavior, it will give the company bad reputation as well as employee turnover. I believe that at the end of the day, employers must show a positive and appropriate behavior towards their employees. It is to set a good example so that their employees can follow.
I'm so full.
Not full.
It's Lekon.
Not full.
I'm fine, Lekon. Jeez. It's Hawa at 10 p.m. Don't pick up. I have to. Why? She wants me to come in. It's 10. You're quitting. Tell her no. I can't. I'll just get a cab. I'll take you.
You want to drive on 10 million by 10 p.m.
Fine. Take her. I said I'll get a cab.
Where is this man?
What took you so long?
You called me in at 10 p.m.
Don't you ever take that tone with me, okay?
Third is abuse of power. Leah enjoying herself with her friends after working hours. Suddenly, Hawa called her to come to the office at 10 p.m. Then her friend tell her not to pick up the call, but Leah, as the employee, takes the call as an act of politeness. After that, she come to the office and Hawa asked her why she is coming late. When Leah gave her response, Hawa was mad at her because she replied to her with a negative tone. In this scene, we can clearly see that Hawa as the boss abused her power as the employer by making Leah come to the office after working hours for the sake of the project. This shows that Hawa does not care about her employee at all and does not respect her employee time. When it comes to power or authority, the employer must use it accordingly, not abuse it just because they have the power. The effect of the action makes Leah not respect and at the same time scared toward her employer. Furthermore, abuse of power in the workplace can have impact toward the performance, personal life, and also mental health of the employee. So I believe to improve this, the company can set rules and regulation about abuse of power and receive a good penalty if they do it. Also, the company can hire a professional counselor to give talks and give training on how to handle the power without abusing it.
Hello and good afternoon. So my name is NURUL NAJIHAH binti Ruslan, and I would like to continue to the another 3 critical incidents and also conclude this video critique.
What are you scared of? Success? Because people like you are.
What do you mean by people like me?
Poor people.
This guy. I am not poor.
Aren't you the scholarship girl from Jumoke Secondary School, or am I mistaken?
That was me.
Exactly. Poor people are so scared of success that they self-sabotage. I've seen this thing happen time and time and again.
I'm sorry. Not everybody can be a lazy playboy.
But everybody wishes they would.
Likan asked Leah whether she was scared of success since Likan saw Leah as a poor person. He said that because he knows Leah's background life. She admits that she took a scholarship during her studies. Likan said to Leah that poor people are so scared of success. Underestimate is the behavior that someone imagines or thinks that someone could not do since they lack of the skill, influence, or work that it actually does. As has been mentioned before, Likan told Lia that she is a poor person. We cannot just assume people based on their background, that they have taken a scholarship. Effect from this scene, it will make Lia's heart break, since it can be seen in the scene when she left the table when she heard the words from Likan. Lia will definitely feel sad with the words by Likan. And I believe that Likan should use wise words and mind his own words when talking to people, even though they are his friends. Even in the work, he cannot talk with bad words and with a face expression that is sarcastic to the people. Everyone should use appropriate words when they want to advise people. It will give a good expression from the others, and people will love to work together with them in the future.
Buzz, the beer for the overachiever in you.
It needs work, but I'm happy to go in that direction.
I am so screwed.
You must be crazy.
I don't understand.
If you ever pull such stunts again, you'll be fired. Don't run into my car on your way to the office.
The next one is the employer threaten employee. In this scene, the client prefers the presentation from Lia and they are happy with the ideas besides her employer Hawa. Hawa feels triggered with Lia and talk to her in a threatening way while on the way to their office. Hawa said, "If you ever pull such stunts again, you, who are Lia, will be fired." It is one of the behaviors that need to be prevented for everyone in a company or workplace where they cannot feel triggered with the others' achievement. Since she is an employer, it does not mean there are no people who can beat them. Employers must be open-minded, not just only when meeting or consulting with clients, but they also be with the employees. The effect is Lia will be afraid to come up again with an idea in the future because Hawa already threatened her. It makes Lia also have her own side hustle startup advertisement agency without her employer knowing it. As an employer, they must and need to be happy and proud when their employees achieve and gets the client's approval. It is because an employee will be more motivated in the future and they will be more committed with their work. It is not only for a person but also for the company itself.
Hello, Lydia. What are you going to?
Good afternoon, Hawa. I'm just heading for lunch.
Lunch? Yes. You have a pitch which is due for tomorrow. It's irresponsible to run off.
I already sent it to your email.
I know, I have to review it. And I'm sure you want to be around for that.
Yes.
Hello.
There's no harm. Okay, you know what, Leah? You just have to go and tell her. That's it. I'm telling her.
He was home.
I'm sorry, I have to leave. My auntie is sick.
Last but not least, the critical incident that can be found in this movie is no respect towards employee. While on Lia's way to leave the office in the lunch hour, she is found by Hawa. Hawa said that it is irresponsible that Lia ran off from the pitch that will be held tomorrow. Hawa wants Lia to be there while she reviews the letter that Lia sent to her. As can be seen in the scene, Hawa is trying to prevent Lia from going to lunch. It shows that Hawa does not respect her employee's time since Lia wants to go to lunch. It does not matter whether the employee wants to use that lunchtime for their own purposes. For example, Leah desperately wants to meet her friend, and it shows that there must be important things that need to be solved. So, it is important for an employer to not pressure their employee to do work, as it will disturb their ability to work efficiently. The effect, Leah will be stressed out because she already had done her work, since she already emailed the work to her employer, but she cannot even leave for her lunch. It is because Hawa wants Leah to be there while she is reviewing the email. It definitely will create a bad relationship between the employer and the employee. I believe that Hawa should have let Leah go for lunch and tell her to come to her office right after she had her lunch, because she wants to review the email and she needs her to be there. It will show that the employer is respectful towards their employees. In terms of unprofessional workplace behavior, we may learn a lot from this video excerpt. This video excerpt emphasizes the significance of workplace ethics, petty communication, body language, and also personality. We may infer that all of these elements of communication have an impact not just on our relationships with others, but also on our ability to communicate effectively. When engaging professionally, we must remember to demonstrate respect by listening carefully and observing etiquette in all aspects of our conversation. That's all from us. Thank you.